Right, so while here, what was it? Tuesday, work colleague calls me and informs me everyone from our agency has been laid off. Then another colleague calls me and tells me, hey, everyone from the agency has been laid off. Have you been informed of anything? No idea. I'm in holiday. So nearly 8 hours pass. Then I get an email from the agency that just says, please call me. Right, then I call them. They do not answer the call. So I'll leave it for the other day. Next day I call and I've been informed that unfortunately I am one of the ones that have been laid off. Our contracts were supposed to finish in, end of next month, but it finished last week while I was on holiday. So yeah, I kind of lost my job while in holiday. Then found out that our zip and trip snorkeling adventure has been cancelled as well. So do take that in consideration when you book anything. Be prepared because it can cancel at 1 day notice. For us, it was cancelled because of the winds and the waves, and because it cannot be, we cannot swim and enjoy snorkeling safe and take pleasure in it. We were supposed to see some secret caves. They were providing us masks and wetsuits and everything. They would even take pictures. But they were kind enough to give us a full refund. And they also offered us they offered us a few discount codes if we wanted to book any other activities with any of their friends. Booked for today instead of the snorkeling experience. I was lucky enough to find a 4x4 kind of a safari trip, which is due to come in about 10 minutes. So I need to get ready and on the way. So catch you later.
Since when are you here?
Last Friday?
Like you?
Yes.
Tomorrow the last day.
Oh no, we go on Saturday.
Saturday morning.
So, they are better than you. You are
Yes.
leaving tomorrow.
Just one more.
So, my friends, I'm pretty sure that you already noticed that we have a great development regarding the tourism industry.
Yeah.
But this was not always like this. Why? Because in the 25th of April in 1974, we had a revolution that was called the Revolution of the Flowers. And what does it mean? It means that till the 25th of April in 1974, we were living under a tyranny system. And by that time, there was only one guy that rules everything. It was a tyranny. That's why back then there was only very rich and very poor. There was no medium class. Once the development of the democracy after the revolution came up, we also need facilities for the people that want to come and also to enjoy the vacation to come to these areas. That's why before in the south of Portugal province that it's called Algarve, 90% of the people that used to be living here, they were related with the fishing purpose. In our days, 80% of the people that are living here, they are working regarding the tourism, like me. Most of the old fishermen, they became builders, house builders, and they started to rebuild their very old houses of their ancients. That's why I'm gonna show you some of the very old, very old houses in the historical area of Algarve. Styles.
Oh,
One door and one window.
Yeah.
All the original houses of the fishermen, they used to be like that. They used to have about 5 meters wide by 7 meters long. And now I ask you to take a look here on the right side, where you're going to be able to see easily the size of a complete house. In front of the door, it used to be a balcony, in front of the window, and then with the passing by of the times, all these houses have been converted into shops, gift, souvenir shops, lawyers, and things like that. And some of them, luckily, were not converted in nothing like that, and they were kept for the tourism that are coming in. So it's very easy, if you want to enjoy for your vacation one of these historical houses, it's very easy for you to find them on Airbnb. And I wanted you to take a look on the thickness of the walls of these houses. For instance, take a look here on number 12, the thickness of these houses. Why the walls were so wide? Because hundreds of years ago there was no concrete, there was no steel, there was no cement. So they used to build the houses on the big rocks on the foundations, and then they make the walls with white blocks of a past made of sand, mud and water. Because like this, we are next to the river, as you can see, we are next to the sea, there is always humidity. And because we are next to the sea, sometimes we have small earthquakes. The tectonic plates, sometimes they move. And when they move, we have small earthquakes. And if the house is too much rigid, it will fall down. Take a look here on number 17. Let me give way to these guys. See, that's good. You take a look over there in number 17. My friends, I can tell, I live in a small apartment, and my bedroom, only it's bigger than that complete house.
Oh my goodness.
And there used to be a couple with 5 kids living over there. And she used to be screaming very loud, advertising the fish they have to sell. That's why they used to have this name of Varina. That's why nowadays when our wives are screaming with us, hey, you are not selling fish, and then we're gonna have a nap on the doggy's house. But I already manage a refrigerator in the doggy's house. It's not the only job she does. She has to do. She was the one that was responsible to prepare the meals for all the family. When it was arriving by lunchtime, the fish that was not sold was not for garbage. So they opened the fish by the belly, removed all the interior, and then in a piece of board of wood it was completely spread as a butterfly and completely covered in sea salt. We're also going to cross the sea salt production, so that I'm going to show you how the sea salt used to be produced here. After dinner, well, she had another very important challenge. I already told you that the house is here because of the tectonic plates. They are made with a past made of sand, water and small rocks. That's why she was right, especially by summertime, July and August, when it's really the temperatures reach 40 degrees, 41, something like that. The walls of the houses became really dry. So that's why they need to dig some baskets and flush the walls to make sure that in the case of there will be earthquake during the night, the house will not gonna fall down into the heads of all the family.
Wow.
Brave work.
Very hard work.
Not like in our days, but that is another subject. Let's go to place a visit to the museum. Let's keep going. He's the captain of this boat. The guy was living here on the dock. Another house, 5 by 7. You're gonna see by reach. Every time there was a stormy weather condition or a foggy weather condition, the guy was alright to be knocking on 10 people's door to manage a crew complete to came with you, read this vessel, and all the population, even the women, they used to sometimes there were also women rowing. Wow. Minimum of 7 fishermen. 2 by rowing. It was a boat like this one, it weighs 1.5 tons. A boat like this, it generally weighs about 3 tons. And the boat like that one that we saw over there, it weighs 6 tons. That's why it was impossible to make it on rowing. Not like this one. This one is a boat that also weighs about 4 tons. But because it's full with carpet, it floats more easily. This is the first kind of lighthouse. This is quite unsinkable. Also responsible for the guy that was captain of this. The water goes on the evaporation system, goes into the clouds. Yeah. And the salt remains on the bottom like it is now. That's why all this white thing that we see here, it's salt. It's the best salt that we can have in our kitchens, and even to make our own barbecues. That's why in our days they are only producing proper sea salt on the last one, the one down there, to supply the local restaurants for the summer. Yeah. Because we used to have a big need of sea salt because of the industries of the fish preservation. Once they were shut down, we don't need so much sea salt like it used to be. So we don't need a huge production. That's why most of this production are abandoned, and they are only producing the original and the best sea salt over there. But I'm gonna show you right now. But it doesn't evaporate so fast. So, and then there are that white thing. Then the workers came here with some shells and they scrap it away. And why? Because since ever, the fishermen here, they were richer than the fishermen in Algarve. And my friend, who is looking for a house to buy here in Portugal? This one is not for sale.
No?
This is part of the history.
Oh.
This used to be the house of the garden. That's the word I left to her when we came here. Wow.
Excuse me, miss, where are you going? Home. Home where? Home in here. Where is in here? Hey, do you like it? I love it. I love it. Look at that. Let's take the second path. Oh, that's a high step. High step. Oh, this is a... I think this is a nice place for pictures. And probably for viewing the sunset. Look, contemplating life and life choices. Oh my god.
I was looking because I think there was like a ground
was-
slide or something.
Landslide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. Some plants have been hurt in the process, unfortunately. Harmed, yes, some plants were harmed in the process. I think we can nearly see the sunset there. I think it's a long time till the sunset, isn't it?
No, it's 2:08 something.
Well, it's 9 already.
Ah.
Well, it's 5 to 9. So,
So it already happened, right?
yeah, the sun already set.
Yeah.
And there's still light in here. Take 2 or 3 or 4. What is this? Have you seen the shape of this? Look at these. Have you seen? They look like, how you call those? Pastai. You see the resemblance, don't you? Beans. Green beans. Yes. Yes. Hey. Hello, hello. Let's show you more. Well, that's a... We go down, we go up, or we go up. That's quite steep. Let's go here. I don't mind steep, but... So nice they put lights in here. This looks quite new. I wonder when it was done. Yes. Probably this is what created the landslide. Nah, probably not. Lots of choices here. I think it's difficulty levels. Well, do we take the long way or do we take the steep way? Here's a thought. We go up there and then we go down and then we go up. Hello, princess. Look at this. Look at this beauty. They're using actual seashells. Actual seashells to build here. Look at that. So beautiful.